Inside the AHSAA, your weekly look at Alabama prep athletics. Brought to you by Russell Athletic, Wilson, Team IP, Cadence Bank, Coca-Cola, Encore Rehabilitation, Farmers Insurance, and AL.com.
Welcome to the Alabama High School Athletic Association Weekly Update, heard exclusively on the Alabama High School Athletic Association Radio Network. I am Randy Lee, and I bring news from this week's top stories from the AHSAA.
Alabama and Mississippi All-Stars report to Montgomery Wednesday to prepare for Friday's 23rd annual Alabama-Mississippi Basketball All-Star Classic, a doubleheader at Alabama State University's Dunn Oliver Acadome, beginning at 5 p.m. with a girls' contest. The boys' All-Star game will follow at 7 p.m. The Classic is an event of the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association. Alabama and Mississippi boys and girls are dead even with 11 wins each in the annual clash, which dates back to 1991. Last year, in the first games hosted at ASU, the Alabama boys won 109-104, and the Mississippi girls won 94-91. Both games were among the most exciting in the series' history. Leading Alabama boys are 6'10" Alabama signee Jimmy Taylor of Greensboro, 6'6" Mississippi State signee Darunya Wilson of three-time state champion Winona, and 6'5" Auburn signee Jeremy Johnson of Carver Montgomery. Johnson, named Mr. Football for the 2012 season, played in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star football game at Crampton Bowl last December. Anchoring the girls' squad is 6'1" Vanderbilt signee Marquise Webb of Hoover and LSU signee Jasmine Rhodes of Faith Academy. Webb, the Class 6A state tournament MVP, led Hoover to state 6A titles in 2012 and 2013. She played at Montgomery's Brubaker Tech in 2011, leading them to the Class 4A state championship. Rhodes, the Class 5A MVP, led Faith to its first AHSAA state title this season. Coaching Alabama's boys are St. Jude's Earl Taylor and Madison County's Bubba Webster. Coaching the Alabama girls are Tiffany Frederick of Hoover and Larry Strain of Woodland. Tickets are available at the Acadome. The games will be broadcast live over the AHSAA radio network and will be webcast live by AHSAA digital partner Play On Sports. Both links can be found at www.ahsaa.com.
With over 40 years of combined experience, SignSource is the premier sign supplier for Central Alabama. From illuminated and monument signs for your business, to banners, car wraps, or political yard signs for the individual, SignSource can do it all. We specialize in designing sign concepts that get results. Contact us today at 256-825-0197 or on the web at signsourcenow.com. Go straight to the source. SignSource.
Did you know that in today's world that over 90% of your potential customers will look for your business on the internet before they ever contact you personally? eSolutions Media can help make sure your first impression is a lasting impression. We can build your business a website that will work for you or make your existing site even better. Having no online identity is like not having an identity at all. So call us today at 256-392-3990 or see for yourself at esolutionsmedia.com.
12 major contributors to prep athletics in Alabama have been selected to the 23rd class of the Alabama High School Sports Hall of Fame. The 2013 class, which will be inducted at a March 18th banquet at the Renaissance Hotel and Convention Center in Montgomery, includes coaches, administrators, a contest official, and an old-timer. Selected was Joe Evans, the former basketball coach and former Associate Executive Athletic Director of the AHSAA. Also chosen were volleyball coach Julie Sinclair, coach administrator Denise Rhodes Ainsworth, basketball coaches Raymond White, Jim Hunter Jr., and Larry Davidson, wrestling coach Stephen Gaydosh, baseball coach Michael Estes, football coaches Ben Harris and Arthur Buddy Davis, administrator Jim Tooley, and basketball official Greg England. Davis, now deceased, was selected in the old-timer category. Evans served for over a decade as AHSAA Associate Executive Director after a long high school and college coaching career. Sinclair has guided Montgomery Academy to 3 state titles and 1,135 wins in her coaching tenure. Ainsworth, the former Alabama Christian athletic director and now director of special projects for the AHSAA, coached ACA to 7 state softball titles. White, boys basketball coach at Barber County, has won over 720 games and 3 state titles. His 2012 team finished 34-0. Hunter has coached Calhoun to 2 state basketball titles. Gaydosh has led Vestavia Hills to 12 Class 6A state wrestling crowns. Estes led Hopes Bluff to 9 state baseball titles, including 6 in a row, to close out his 606-win career. Harris turned Blunt into a power with 4 state basketball titles and 2 runner-up finishes in the 1990s. And Davis coached Booker T. Washington to a 3-19, 15-2 record while sending at least 7 players to the NFL. Tully, a longtime AD at Trinity, and Davidson, the AD at Oxford, were selected as administrators, and England was selected for his long and outstanding career as a basketball official. Davis is deceased. Congratulations to each honoree. And finally, in 2012, AHSAA member school volleyball teams raised a total of $5,219 for the Side Out Foundation through their Dig Pink fundraising efforts. Side Out is a nonprofit organization that raises money for breast cancer research through the sport of volleyball. When student athletes share their limited free time with others in order to make a difference in the lives of those around them, it is not only impressive, it is inspiring, and we wanted to share this accomplishment with you. Top Alabama fundraising teams in 2012 include UMS-Wright of Mobile with $3,010, Tallahassee High School with $1,006. Middle schools, high schools, and colleges nationwide raised a total of over $1.1 million for Side Out's Dig Pink initiatives in 2012, and the funds continue to come in. In addition, 10 students were recognized with scholarship and/or community service awards through the Side Out Ambassador Program. If you haven't signed up yet, be sure to follow AHSAA News on Twitter at AHSAA Updates.
That's going to do it for this week. Make sure to tune in next week for Inside the AHSAA.